Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the July 8th CDL game day. A D-League playoff special, of course. 2 more games happening today, but no series coming to an end like we just saw, well, like you just saw yesterday. But I just saw a couple of minutes ago. Anyway, what you just saw yesterday, of course, Wilkes-Barre and Cincinnati are going to round 2 of the D-League playoffs, the semifinals. We got 4 teams playing today, looking to join those 2. Of course, Alex is still celebrating.
Ready? Going to wet. Ready?
Please not do that so close to my head. Anyway, here. Playoffs, baby, let's go. Is he gonna go? Oh! Don't even joke around like that. Don't touch the trophy before you win and you curse yourself.
Come on,
Okay, our next game, well, I should say our first game of this July 8th D-League playoff special, the quest for the Soldiers Cup, can be Oakland Smashers, Edmonton Extreme. Get ready, because it's going to be coming up here. CDL Live.
Car smash. Let's go.
We are. We're going to see it. It's coming up next. Be more patient.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ooh.
Alright, a July 8th game day. CDL D-League playoff special game day. 2 D-League playoff games. 2 game 3s, as a matter of fact. And our first one coming up. The Oakland Smashers, the number 6 seed of the West. Up against the number 3 seeded Edmonton Extreme. This best of 5 series is tied at 1, and both teams looking to get that 2-1 series lead. When Edmonton love to have it going back into Oakland for game 4, and when Oakland love it to have it at home for a chance to put it away. It's self-explanatory there, but nonetheless, Oakland, Edmonton, series tied at 1, game 3 next on CDL Live. Alright folks, D-League playoffs continuing here. Game 3 between the Oakland Smashers and the Edmonton Extreme. This series, best of 5 series in the first round here, tied 1 game apiece. Both teams trying to get that 2-1 edge. Oakland trying to take a 2-1 series back home for game 4. Edmonton trying to get that 2-1 series lead on home field while they got the chance here before going back to Oakland. So, let's go on ahead and take a look at the lineups here for game 3 of our D-League quarterfinals. We got Bentley coming out first for Oakland, followed by Twin Mill. At the captain spot will be Mazda, and at 5-point gainer for the Smashers will be Black Shelby. To the home side of the field, 1975 starts things off for Edmonton, followed by 16. Kodak at the captain spot, and at 5-point gainer will be Dale Jr.
Is that when he was made 1975?
Oh, that's just the model of the Corvette he is. So, anyway. Here we go, Bentley in 1975 going at it, and it's going to be 5-0 Edmonton, just like that. Twin Mill trying to tie this game up. Interference call would have been a 10-0 lead for the Extreme. They'll continue the battle here, 1975 and Twin Mill. And they both go down, 10-5. Edmonton in the lead, 1 flip away from a win, but Mazda looking to tie this game up. Almost did right there. Almost did again. And they both end up going down. 16 and Mazda both go down. Now Black Shelby will try to force overtime against Kodak, who's looking to put this game away. And Kodak does put it away. 15-10 the final here in Game 3. The Edmonton Extreme get the win and take a 2-1 series lead over the Oakland Smashers.
Might as well call them the race car squad.
Yeah, the race car squad. Edmonton with 3 NASCARs on their team, but they're different models. Nonetheless, big win for Edmonton, taking the 2-1 series lead before having to go play Game 4 on the road side of the field. Coming up next, Vancouver Bears, the number 8 seed, and the Toronto Canadiens, the number 1 seed. That game coming up next, Game 3 on CDL Live, D-League Playoff Edition. All right, our next game coming up, and to cap things off here on July 8th for our D-League playoffs, the number 8 seeded Vancouver Bears on the road to take on the number 1 seeded Toronto Canadiens. This best-of-5 series also tied at 1, and Toronto looking to take the 2-1 series back to Vancouver. Vancouver looking to do the same. Let's find out who can get that win here today and take that 2-1 series edge in this best out of 5. Of course, we already know Cincinnati and Wilkes-Barre are moving on to round 2. So let's find out what's going to happen here in this series. Vancouver, Toronto, next on CDL Live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live, our D-League Playoff Edition here. Our July 8th game day. Game 3 at hand here. We just saw Edmonton defeat Oakland, so the number 3 seeded Extreme now lead that series 2-1. Our next game, the number 8 seeded Vancouver Bears on the road here in Game 3 to take on the Toronto Canadiens, who are the number 1 seed here in these D-League playoffs. Best of 5 series, and it is tied 1 game apiece. Let's take a look at these lineups. The race for the Soldiers Cup continues. Hardy starts things off for Vancouver, followed by Saline. Green Suzuka taking the captain spot, and Surfer takes 5-point gainer for the Vancouver Bears. Yeah. To the home side of the field, Toronto trying to take a 2-1 series edge here on home turf. Starts off with Ambulance 2, followed by Red 57 T-Bird. Then Highlight at the captain spot, and that 5-point gainer is 686. So here we go, Ambulance 2 and Party, game on, Game 3 in this best out of 5. And Vancouver has a 5-0 lead. Start things off, Red 57 T-Bird out there against Party now. Trying to tie this game up, Party gets a 10-5 lead for the Bears, 1 flip away from taking a 2-1 series lead on the number 1 seed. But Highlight will tie this game up, 10-10. Now Highlight goes up with Green Suzuka, and Green Suzuka goes down. 15-10 Toronto now in the lead. Surfer trying to force overtime, not going to happen. 15-10 the final. Highlight comes through, and the game is won for the Canadiens. 15-10. They defeat Vancouver here in Game 3, and after trailing the series 1-0, they now lead it 2-1, headed to Vancouver for Game 4. So, nonetheless, people, and thank you for joining us here for this July 8th D-League Playoff Game Day special. And the race for the Soldiers Cup continues on July 10th. Pick that nose. July 10th, we are going to have a full game day coming up for you. Alex? You want to touch it? You want to do something? Okay. Okay. The race for the Soldiers Cup will continue on July 10th, where we will have a full set of game day for you. The pros will be playing, of course. Going to be all-out mayhem. Of course, you're going to see Game 4s of the series you just saw. Toronto and Edmonton chances to put their series away. And for the pros, they go until the last 9 game days. Things getting really close in the playoff race there. Matter of fact, let me check on our main event. Who's going to be the main event on the 10th? Oh, Metallica 1147, Eli, Take Notice, San Diego Lightning, San Jose Storm, main event on July 10th. But nonetheless, we will see you next time when that happens on CDL Live. Thanks for watching.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.